Taiwan is looking to work with other democracies to secure its place in the global drone supply chain. At a Taiwanese-German aerospace conference in Taipei, the head of Taiwan's drone diplomacy group said Taiwan's manufacturing strengths could help it become the center of a non-red supply chain, one that avoids components from China and other authoritarian countries. Taiwan has recently seen a boom in drone exports. Last month, the economy ministry said shipments in the first quarter alone already surpassed the total for all of last year. For more on Taiwan's drone diplomacy and exports, our reporter Lery spoke with Marcin Jerzewski from the Taiwan office of the European Values Center.
What do you think about Taiwan's drone diplomacy efforts, especially with regards to European countries?
Taiwan is definitely very active across the number of EU member states in exploring opportunities how to collaborate with companies that have manufactured combat-tested drones in Europe, and then simultaneously trying to understand how it can best embed itself in European drone supply chains. In general, I would like to highlight that the Taiwanese aspiration to cooperate on drone production with Europe more is a very unique example of very dexterous reading of European policy priorities. So with drone cooperation, on the one hand, there is the normative component about linking democracies together and presenting Taiwan as a partner that can boost economic resilience of European democracies. Drone diplomacy has great potential, and it is also a very effective way for Taiwan to diversify its application of the nexus of industrial prowess and geopolitical positioning.
Taiwan is a manufacturing hub, but what do you think other countries can bring in terms of their own comparative advantages?
There are European countries that have comparative advantage in particular sectors that are connected to the manufacturing of drones. Here, one concrete example that I would like to highlight is Lithuania. Both sides have cooperated on developments in the optical industry that's particularly strong in Lithuania. That refers to specifically Lithuanian lasers. So far, Taiwan has been working with Lithuanian partners on developing laser technologies that are useful to its semiconductor industry and manufacturing of the smallest and fastest chips. At the same time, there's a lot of potential to expand this cooperation also to the drone supply chain, for example, for optical elements for these unmanned systems, whether for reconnaissance or precise strikes, etc. And therefore, there are many lessons that Taiwan can draw from Ukraine. Ukrainian companies have some of the most cutting-edge, most advanced solutions for anti-drone systems, and cooperation with Ukrainian companies can really offer the Taiwanese defense procurement a new perspective on what cost effectiveness really means.
Have there been any recent developments that you're paying attention to that you think will indicate how this is going to move forward?
The way in which Taiwan seeks to embed itself in European drone supply chains mirrors very closely the priorities defined by the European Union, starting with the drone strategy, but also in the context of the European preparedness roadmap by 2030, as well as the overall push to boost Europe's defense industrial capacity without relying on red suppliers in the supply chains, without relying on components from malign authoritarian actors such as the People's Republic of China. I also believe that drone diplomacy is a very well-structured operationalization of what the Ministry of Foreign Affairs under Foreign Minister Lin Jialong calls integrated diplomacy.
That was Marcin Jerzewski from the European Values Center.